Hey cadets! Decentralized finance was introduced a couple of years ago as one of the primary use cases for smart contracts. Since then, DeFi has expanded and managed to offer alternative ways of dealing with finance. It enables everyone to access permissionless, borderless, and uncensored decentralized financial services based on smart contracts and blockchain technology. Today, we present you Waterfall DeFi, a project that will make you reconsider the way you've been generating yield so far. Let's dive into what Waterfall DeFi is all about. I'm Captain Crypto, and welcome to Cryptonauts.
Cryptonauts.
The rise in popularity of DeFi protocols has brought a new level of acceptance into the cryptocurrency space. Early DeFi platforms started off slowly until the first $1 billion was locked into the market back in June 2020. Since then, the market has increased roughly 50-fold in just 9 months. Almost every single yield-generating DeFi product offered today belongs to one of our following 4 variations. Vanilla lending and deposit products, where users can deposit or lend out their tokens in return for a yield. Liquidity pool staking, where stakers earn a fee whenever DeFi users use the liquidity pool to trade. Yield aggregators, where the use of smart contracts allow user funds to move across different platforms to generate yield. And other yield enhancement products, such as derivative products, selling, or insurance provision. The aforementioned products provide the base of DeFi products for the mass market. Each product fits different DeFi users with a varying risk appetite. However, what if you could invest in higher risk products but also be protected from possible losses of your funds to enjoy a higher yield than on mainstream low risk products? Introducing Waterfall DeFi, a platform that offers true risk diversification of yield generating DeFi assets. Waterfall DeFi uses the tranching technique to provide the best diversification and lower the risk while maintaining profits higher than vanilla DeFi yielding products. So what's tranching, you might be asking? Well, let's explain. Waterfall DeFi tranches are structured investment products that take a pool of yield-generating assets and slicing them into different baskets or tranches. Each tranche is ranked based on its characteristics of expected yield, risk, and maturity. Tranches can be viewed as categories of risk and rewards in a pool of capital. A senior tranche in Waterfall DeFi is the fixed yield return side with the highest priority to receiving interest payments, while a junior tranche is the variable yield return side with the lowest priority to receiving interest payments. This allows risk-averse investors to lower the risk by investing in senior tranches at the cost of receiving smaller profits, while junior tranches allow risk-tolerant investors to get higher returns. Let's understand this better with an example. Let's take 2 separate yield-generating assets, A and B, and a Waterfall DeFi tranche packing assets A and B in equal weightage. Scenario 1 of traditional investing. Asset A pays a 5% fixed yield and asset B pays a 10% fixed yield. An investor who invests $1,000 and allocates 50% in both A and B assets will earn a total yearly return of 7.5% and receive a total of $1,075 at maturity. Scenario 2, Waterfall DeFi investing. A Waterfall DeFi tranche is packed with asset A and B in equal weightage, sliced into 2 tranches, senior and junior. The senior tranche has a fixed yearly return of 4%, while the remaining 3.5% yearly return of the senior tranche is additionally rewarded to the junior tranche, 7.5% plus 3.5%. This allows risk-taking juniors a higher leveraged earning as compared to a direct investment in A and B assets, whereas risk-averse investors can enjoy a relatively high risk-adjusted yield, but protected from unexpected risks. Let's assume that there are 2 investors, each investing $1,000, one in the senior tranche and the other in the junior tranche. At maturity, if the asset performs as intended while keeping its principal value intact, The total portfolio value will become $2,150. In this case, the senior tranche investor would receive $1,000 times 4%, which is $40, plus their original deposit amount for $1,000 for a total of $1,040, while the junior tranche investor would receive an 11% return or $1,110. Now let's imagine that due to some unexpected events, one asset suffered a major capital loss. Even if the total value of the portfolio has become less than the total invested capital, depending on the amount of deposits in the junior tranches and if they can cover the senior return, the investor who has its allocation in the senior tranche will not be affected. Now imagine the possibilities. Institutional investors that were often afraid of investing in high-risk yield-generating pools can now get built-in downside protection. On the other hand, investors seeking high yields can enjoy leveraged returns without the actual cost of a high leverage trade for the added risk of protecting the senior tranche. So let's summarize the key advantages of Waterfall DeFi tranches. First is diversification. DeFi users can invest in a portfolio of DeFi assets instead of just one, thus benefiting from risk and reward diversification. Leveraged yield. The lower tranches let risk-tolerant DeFi users earn a leveraged return on their investment strategies, such as providing liquidity to DEXs. By tranching a pool of riskier DeFi assets, the platform offers a safer fixed yield product that pays a higher yield than traditional DeFi products. The senior tranches will specifically be attractive to risk-averse users. The platform is powered by its native WTF token, which stands for Waterfall, not what the... It's a BEP20 token that plays a primary role in facilitating its governance. The platform will use the WTF voting rights to decide issues such as key features of the protocol, including the issue of new tranches or the changing of existing tranche structures, voting on DeFi asset eligibility, voting on the change of yield allocations, deciding on fee rates, and more. A portion of the redemption fee collected by the platform is distributed to the WTF token stakers. This token is also used to incentivize investors who invest in tranches with less thickness than ideal, to ensure an ideal thickness across the tranches and stabilize the risk diversification. Lastly, users with a certain amount of staked WTF tokens will be able to submit their own tranching strategies. Once they are approved by the DAO, the creators can earn a structuring fee proportional to the total deposit in the strategy. Let's sit down with Tom, the project lead, to learn more. All right, guys, I am here with my buddy Tom. He is one of the project leads for Waterfall, so let's ask him a few questions. Tom, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Great, man. So if you can give our audience a little bit of an introduction about yourself and what you do for the project, that would be great.
Awesome. So my name is Tom. I am the project lead of Waterfall DeFi. As you guys heard about, our project and what we're about. So my job essentially is to handle and lead the project in terms of product, in terms of marketing, in terms of community, everything. So try to make sure that, we connect with the community and actually bring the best product and, give what the people, what they want.
Got it. So earlier in the video, we were talking about tranching and how it works with Waterfall. So how far along the process are you guys? Are you guys ready for people to jump in and go now, or is there anything that you're looking forward to?
So good question. So we actually spend quite a lot of time, just put our head down and build. We're going to launch our first portfolio. People can actually come in and actually start using the product and actually see what it is. I think that's like super exciting milestone for us.
Nice. Yeah, that's important to have a working product, and I think that's great that you guys are focusing on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I guess what plans do you guys have? I heard you guys are running on BSC first.
Yes.
And then eventually there's multi-chain there, or?
Yeah, that's the dream. So BSC is the initial deploy chain, but down the line we're actually now really exploring other kind of opportunities. So right now Solana is super hot, and then we're also looking at, of course, Ethereum. Like a lot of people in the community asking us about this as well. So I think that's sort of the next big obstacles that we need to go through, is to get the tech capability ready to really go and deploy. Once you go multi-chain and actually start putting into multiple, crypto assets, then essentially the product can be super, inclusive and actually have a lot more options that give the people, the choice to actually look into some other interesting products, and people can tell us, it reduced the limit that we have right now. So I think that's sort of the next sort of big objective on our mindset, after the product launch is to actually build it up and, build it better.
All right, so I got some other questions for you.
Right.
Pineapples on pizza, yes or no?
Nah, it's like pepperoni and cheese. It's a New York slice all the way through.
Great. Okay, cool. And then do you have any advice for newbies who want to get in crypto but are not currently in crypto? Like any piece of advice?
I would say just start using it, right? Like if you're thinking about learning about this, just start, going in, digging in. And, I would say I lost some money in the initial phase, putting into different, LP pool and putting into other investments. And that's where you actually learn, like real, close and personal about, okay, what are the things that you not to do and what is the structure and mechanic work, right? So I think just go ahead and try it. Right now it's so accessible in a sense. There's so many videos that you guys explaining all the good things that's going on. Like, get plugged in, go ahead and actually do it and, use Waterfall DeFi, right? Come in and actually, use our platform and also do our stuff and just get involved. I think that's gonna be the easiest way to get in.
So what's the best way that our audience can keep in touch with you? Should they stalk you on LinkedIn? Should they follow you on Twitter? Should they follow you to your house?
It's definitely not my house. So I would say I have a Twitter. I have, we have a Discord. We also have, Telegram channels and all that stuff. So I keep tab on it all the time. So, anything, just shout out on me in the channels. I will answer you based on the best capacity I have. But yeah, like, all these social media channels on Waterfall and all the stuff, like, it's pretty open. So just come find me and come pay me and, holler.
Cool, man.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Now that you've been exposed to Waterfall DeFi, its novel tranching concept, and its potential to attract institutional money, what do you guys think about this platform? Let us know in the comments. If you want to learn more about this project, I'll leave a link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It really means a lot. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Captain Crypto here, signing off. And remember to hodl, secure crypto, and may Satoshi and Vitalik be with you always.